Hello, good morning, good evening, whatever's in between. This is Kinunners, and I'm back on Slime Rancher 2 once again, as the full release came out a few weeks ago. So yes, I'm gonna go through all of that now. As you can see, I have a full board of stuff, except for you. I don't know what you are yet. But I have a full board of stuff that I didn't have in my last recording for this. And I've changed a few things around, and yeah, so I'll go around and show all of that first. Most things are the same. They're all still there, which is normal. Those two are fine. I've got some shadow plots for the Grey Labyrinth area. And I've got a Polara cherry tree here. Now, the chicken coop up there is still mostly fine. Although there's barely anything in it. It's fine. And then down here, still have my berries and those guys. And my baddie slimes. But I've got some dervish slimes down here. I found some in some cyclones. And I decided to swap the hunters out with some twin slimes down here. The hunters are in a different spot now, which is fine. I did most of this and resource hunting actually in other footage on some of the podcast episodes, I think in the late 60s and early 70 episodes. So I do have the footage for that. They're just in different videos. Down here, that's still fine. Got this with a bunch of candied hens in it for my slimbers. And yeah, those two are normal. They're still all fine. So yeah, I have a bunch of resources. And I also need to make a few upgrades before I go and do anything. We'll go through here first, check everything. Still got my little fire slimes down there. I changed this into being painted hens and those ones, the ones for the saber slimes. Okay, no plots from you guys today. The saber slime's still there and fine. I put the hunter slimes over here this time. Yeah, they're all here now. And I've got some tangle slimes over here. Some little friendly fellows. What are you doing? Over there. So yes. That's all the changes in those. Not too different, but still a few. And I think I need to read all of their stuff, actually. As well as drift crystals, because I found them as well when I was finding dervish slimes. So, drift crystals form inside cyclones as earth and debris are whirled together at incredible speeds. Once ejected from the turbulent winds, drift crystals float gently to the ground and are likely very dizzy. I imagine so. That's that. I did get the last weather pattern. Or the last two. I don't remember if I got the vine tangle, which is where the tangle slimes come from. I know I didn't get this one. So, Slimefall. Even by the standards of Rainbow Island, Slimefall is an unusual sight, with dozens of slimes raining down from the clouds above. As with many things, the slimes don't seem to be particularly bothered by it at all. But a rancher would do well to remain cautious, with so many new slimes dropped into an area at once. Slimefall can easily lead to tar outbreaks. And then, yeah, I don't remember if I read this, so I will anyway. A strange phenomenon occurs on Rainbow Island when pollen clouds swell to unusual levels. Plant life in the area will grow rapidly and erratically, spreading creeping vines in all directions. These vines will spawn large buds that blossom into fruits and veggies, and make for a great hunting ground for the wild tangle slimes that sometimes appear. I have those. And then the world's still fine. They're all normal. Slimes. Yeah, we've got, I'm assuming it's the new one. Dervish slime. Dervish slime is a swelling, whirling bundle of energy in slime form. They're sometimes found in areas of strong windy weather, cruising across the landscape at high speed atop cyclones. One thing is for certain, wherever the dervish slime needs to go, it gets there in a hurry. It can cause total chaos on a ranch if not cared for properly. They frequently ride atop whirlwinds at high speed and collect objects along the way. Highly agitated dervish slime can ride larger cyclones of air that vacuum up and toss about anything they touch. When dervish cyclones are roaring across your ranch, there's little you can do other than brace for the chaos that will soon follow. A fantastic source of clean energy that helps give turbines and generators an extra boost. And constant demand is curiously, there is a finite number of spins stored in every dervish port. They're not infinitely spinning. We've got the Tangle Slimes. Though the Tangle Slime may look innocent with its wide smile and colourful flower atop its head, it's actually a fearsome predator with a big appetite for tasty meat. The Tangle Slime earned its name from the twisting vines that it can produce to grab things in the environment. Tangle Slime is sometimes found within the creeping vines that grow in areas with heavy pollen weather. Can be a handful on the ranch if they're not well fed at all times, tunnel their vines underground to snatch food and plants from outside of their corrals. But if well fed, beneficial buds will occasionally grow among their vines. Despite the troublesome nature of the slimes that create them, the plants have incredibly beneficial agricultural applications. Fertilizers and growth formulas made from tangle plants are used by farms all across Earth to greatly enhance crop production. It's speculated that the unusually high nutrient count found within tangle plants that now grow Earth's vegetables results from the tangle slime's incredible appetite for chickens. That's super gruesome, so let's just ignore that. It's fine. So I think that's it for those. I've got to go read messages and make some stuff. I have more portals over here. Of course, I have the one that's in the Ember Valley and directly next to the entrance for the Grey Labyrinth portal. I've got one in Starlight Strand and one in Powderful Bluffs as well, to get to them easier. And now I have to read everyone's messages. Victor, you found something for me? Thank you. Mochi also has a gift. Ogden and Dora and Bob, my 3 slimes in a trench coat. Guess what? You have a gift, Bob? Yes. Thank you, Bob. So I've got those. Now I need to go and make some gadgets. What am I making? I've got 3 new ones that I don't know about. There's so many more tank boosters. Okay. I don't have a storage cell. Well, that's sad. I do have an extra tank though that I can add. So let's do that. Don't have a power chip. Sure, why not? And maybe another one? Wish I did have a storage cell, that would be quite handy right now. Okay, well now I've got 6 tanks and more health. Yeah, I'm not sure quite how to start all of this stuff. It might be best to take some plots and go into the Grey Labyrinth. There we go. Take 30 for now. And make my way over there. These things. I'm not sure how they work. Okay, they take a lot of shadow bullets. Fascinating. I want to see... Yes, there is more down here. Did she say anything more now? Can hardly believe you made it this far, Beatrix. This labyrinth would show up in a person, but you're different. That's right, I have faith in you. Prismacore lies ahead. Maybe together we now stand a chance of stopping this thing and changing the future of the far range. Okay, that's it. So... Okay. Making things move. What? I want to go investigate. How do I get down there? And if I go down there, how do I get back up here? I don't know. Let's find out. Hello, everybody. Here's I, human being. Goodbye, little fellows. So this will be a way to get up there eventually. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me just see if I can. Find my way back. Does this lead me? Oh, that's what this is for. Got it. Okay, leads me back to the front there. That's all good. That means I have a way back up. That's nice to know. Okay, time to go exploring. I want to go find a big core thing. Okay. Oh, all the golden parts. Hello, friends. Oh, is this it? Okay, I can still get up there. That's alright. It's all broken. Whoa. I'm assuming that is the core then. Interesting. Huh. They're all floating pieces. Oh, I almost fell down there. That's okay. What is all this? Little slime statues? Hello! Whoa. Oh, they're not just squares anymore, they're prisms. What is this? Oh. Of course there's a block and stairs there. Should I just walk in? Why does that look like a shower head? Whoa. That's good. Here it is, Beatrix, the Prismacore. I was breathless when I first saw it. Seeing the way light twisted and moved within it, the way it seemed to change with every moment, it was like staring into the infinite. If I only knew then what would become of it, of me, of everything. Sorry to have brought you here, to have you pulled into all of this. It was the only way. Where are you? Afraid I still can't greet you in person. I would have loved to thank you properly, but I've locked myself away in the facility on the other side of this room. I'll try to explain everything. After all you've been through to get here, I at least owe you that much. So let's start over. My name is... Gee Twilger's West. The granddaughter of Hobson and Thora. Oh. Time travel. Well, she was someone's granddaughter. How is that possible? You might not believe this, but the short answer is that I'm from the future. In my time, I discovered Rainbow Island and the Prismacore, and things went badly. It was rapidly destabilizing, and when I tried to fix it, I only made it worse. I called the wrong people to help, and they tried to exploit its unnatural power. Everything quickly fell apart after that. There was an explosion, prismatic light tore across Rainbow Island and into the atmosphere as far range. I shielded myself from the blast with my arm. Something happened. The energy from the Prismacore imprinted itself on me. I can feel it coursing in my arm despite my efforts to contain it. So I have sealed myself away and need your help. When I get near the Prismacore, it causes the destabilization to accelerate, like it's reacting to its own energy signature. You're here, what about back home? My world, the far range in my time. It's on the brink of disaster. The Prismacore's energy has blanketed the atmosphere and has begun to warp the environment as it has here, changing trees to metal, water to glass, and even phasing the natural world out of reality. In time, there will be nothing left to sustain the ecosystem. Faced with that, knowing that I had a hand in causing it all, I had to do something. So how did you travel here? Remember during a previous journey in the glass desert, where my grandfather led you to a portal beyond space and time? When you got there, it seemed like it was ruined. Oh, I do remember that. That's because I had already used it. I was able to direct the one in my world to this point in our timeline. There was just one problem. It crumbled from the shock of activating when I arrived. It didn't realize it would be a one-way trip. So you're stuck here. Yeah. Perhaps there's a way of repairing the portal, but like so many things here, it's beyond my understanding, so I have to accept that I'll never return home and never see my family again. But it will be worth it if we can somehow stabilize the Prismacore. If we can do that, then not only do we save everything here and now, but it will fix my mistakes in the future. I have to believe that. It'll be stabilized. In my research here, I've discovered that whoever built the Grey Labyrinth created devices called harmonizers designed to stabilize the Prismacore. Only they just didn't work. There's evidence that it was attempted multiple times, each time having the opposite effect and making the situation worse. If it didn't work before, how will it work this time? I'll have to explain later, but I think I have something that maybe they didn't. And they might allow it to work this time. Your arm? There's only one problem. The harmonizers are lost. There's no record of where they're located. Heck, there's no record of what they even look like. I'm completely in the dark here and don't know what to do. You know, your grandfather once gave me some great advice. Oh, what did he say? Never give up. Just keep pushing through when all the odds are stacked against you. My mom always said Grandpa had a way with words. He said keep your peepers peeled. What do you mean? The only way you'll find something hidden is to look for it. Yeah, it is true. Nowhere to even start. I've seen some funny looking walls here. Seems like a good place to start. The funny looking walls! I know what they are now. That's it. I kept thinking I'd find a door or something I couldn't enter, but what if they're hidden in plain sight? I think I could make some new tech you could use to test this theory. Head on over to the exchange station on the balcony above and I'll get you set up. On my way! The funny walls! So what? Is it a crystal? What is this? It's offline, whatever it is. Oh. There's a wall. I see. I'm not even certain what you would do with this. This thing's offline. Hooked up this hydro shower for emergencies. There's no water running to this place. Just a lot of pipes. If we can somehow get water running, it will definitely prove useful. We'll explore more later. Explain more later. And what about this? Hello. Like this exchange station. Exchange things that you find for things I can make. I think I can invent something that can uncover hidden areas, and maybe the harmonizers. Really hope so. My guess is that anything unstable or out of place here is a result of the prisma waves blanketing the labyrinth and transmuting things. If I can invent something to nullify them in just a localized area, it might be enough for you to uncover where the harmonizers are hidden. How can you build something like that? Well, for starters, I'll need prisma plots to make the blueprint. I'll need to run all kinds of prisma tests to figure out the parameters we're working with. As for actually building it, those strange shadow signs might be the answer. Their plots have a natural dampening effect on prisma waves. Maybe they're evolved to do that somehow? They can flatten the wavelengths in order to... Sorry, I'm getting caught up in things here. Just keep an eye out for shadow plots, as they might be useful later. Meantime, bring me your prisma plots, and then I can get to work on a nullified device. I can also exchange Prismacore for coins you can spend at a kind of underground market, something I discovered while looking for the special tech I needed to build my facility. Never mind that. The important part right now is working on that nullifying device to get those bullets. Huh. Okay. So I do need shadow bullets at some point, but maybe a bit later. Oh. Let me stand over here. Okay. So maybe if I just leave the shadow bullets for now and go on a hunt for some prisma bullets. Yeah, one of those and a question mark. Nice, thanks. Useful. Alright. Well. Interesting. So I guess I should leave my shadow bullets again for now then? And then just try and get some prisma bullets. That was quicker than I was expecting, oh my goodness. Maybe I'll do some of that. Go and get some prisma bullets. Leave my shadow bullets back. Maybe I'll set up a teleporter in here so it's a lot quicker for me to get back here. And yeah. I will be back when I do that. I don't recall this door being open at all. What is this? More light things? Okay. Do I have to go around? In a second, I imagine. What does it do? What? Okay, that opens the door. Why? What? Oh. Oh. Okay. I don't imagine this sends me too far off though. Oh, unless it does. Oh my goodness, what? Okay. I only have one though, right? Which means I can't do anything just yet. Unless I can take the other ones. What is that? Oh. There we go. Does that? Now I have this area. Okay. What are these little terrariums for? Doesn't matter. Where am I going? What? Oh. Okay. Now where? Up here. Why is there electricity? What am I looking at? Okay. Hello, Shadow Signs. What are you doing, guys? Hi. I've been calling this area the terrarium. Yeah. Why the terrarium? Well, you know, terrarium is just a container that keeps plants outside of their usual environment. First time I came through here, that's what it looked like to me. Just a biosphere, though a really beautiful one, with unique food and science. And maybe that's true. It's possible that this is just a way to represent the outside world we're here in the labyrinth. Safely behind glass. Oh, I can't read, sorry. But I'm no longer so sure. So what do you think it really is? That's the thing. I have no way of knowing, not really, but very sure that the labyrinth as a whole is a facility that was intended to contain and stabilize the Prismacore. So logically, the terrarium is here for some Prismacore related reason. If I think about what that could be, I wonder if it's a seed bank of some kind. Like if things went really bad in the future, the Prismacore became too unstable and really truly breached. This would be a way to ensure that some of the flora would survive the ensuing calamity. If so, that would mean the terrarium is basically, well, an insurance policy. So that if the worst happens, there could be a do-over. I mean, relatable. What part of that do you relate to? Well, that's... Of course, I want to think that my actions in the past might help save the future. I mean, I think it's natural to want to set things up so the future can be better, even if there's no way to know for sure what helps. But if you think of it another way, to all those who exist in the future, what's happening right now is the past. We want those people of the future to look back at what we're doing and feel like it made all the difference to them. But yet, we want to make it so they never had to worry in the first place. What we do here will make all the difference eventually, I have to believe that. What we can do is live in the moment, not head onward. Things are in a bad state, but there's a lot to see and love here. I hope you can take the time to enjoy it too. You said something else? Or is that... Okay, it's just... So I was right, it is a terrarium. Or at least it appears to. Wow. Oh, look at them all. So small. So what's in here? Is that a gold sign? Okay. Well, where's the thing? Huberry. A door that needs to be opened by a hunter plot. Interesting. Where is the... How do you even get up there? You. Oh. Okay. Sure. Oh. Hi. Fascinating area, right? It's almost like some kind of museum. Kind of. That might be what glass cases say to us, but I believe they're here for another purpose. Actually, I'm convinced that they have something to do with the manipulation of time. Possibly. I've observed the ones with plants for a while, and I've noticed that time's moving faster inside these cases than outside of them. I think that it must be some way of analysing the Prismacore's effects on the natural world. Perhaps they're a way to help predict what would happen in the event of a... It's happening with the tiny buildings, too. Might be, but I'm not sure. Maybe it is, or maybe it's manipulating space instead. Or even a third thing that's so alien to us that we'll never have the context to figure it out. There's so many mysteries on Rainbow Island, and I don't think we'll solve even half of them in our lifetimes. Sometimes all you can do is look through the glass and wonder about what's happening on the other side. You feel that way often? Felt that way for a long time, honestly. You know, if my whole life was planned out, I'd grow up and then take over the ranch just like my mom took over from grandma. One day I'd pass the ranch down to a child of my own, and it was all met with such love, beautiful home, our family legacy. To me it was such a small world, like being in one of those domes here, pressing my hands against the glass and imagining the life I'd be living if I hadn't been born on a ranch. Came here to Rainbow Island to try to live that other life, but I'm trapped again now, this time for real. Isn't that ironic? I'm behind glass, shut away like everything else in here. I'll head out to help free you as soon as I can. I know we have to hurry, but take some time to enjoy what's in front of you too. Okay. So how do we... get it up to there? What is that? It's a ghostly drone. Why are you here? Mr. Ghost Drone? Oh, okay. What do? You explode? What? What did I do? Maybe I have to go through the door to get in there. I don't know. Here's an easy way for me to get Prismacore. Plots? I almost forgot what they were called. Where is the thingy? There it is. What? Chaos. Give me all the unstable plots. I want them. Oh my goodness. I should probably run away. It seems like all of the unstable plots in here. So maybe I should leave. Get like 5 more. Go back to the place. And then end the episode? Perhaps. Let's see how far I go with that. Okay, so I haven't found any more Prismacore. I'll probably end the episode here and go do some hunting for that stuff as well as the hunter plot. And then, yeah, I'll return to that in the next episode. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video. That's it for now. Cheers everybody. Including you guys.